We're in the city of Pueblo Nuevo in Nicaragua, and just really want to show you another example of how churches can partner together to do amazing things. This is Pastor Jesus. He's the national pastor at this particular church. This is missionary Brian Reed, the gentleman that he works with and is partnered with. And it's kind of hard to see on camera, but we're standing in a property that was bought by several churches that partnered together, and now they're renovating this particular site as they have church services here. And I'm just going to ask Brian to ask Pastor Jesus this question. How much has it meant for he and his congregation to have a permanent structure to be able to worship Christ in?
Ellos están preguntando qué significa para usted que la iglesia tiene su propio lugar, su propia propiedad y edificio para usar como la iglesia en lugar de no tener su propio lugar. ¿Qué significa para usted?
Para mí es una bendición de Dios y a la vez una respuesta a nuestras oraciones, porque con este edificio nosotros podemos atraer gente a este lugar.
Okay, it's a blessing for them to have this, but it's also an answer to prayers that they've had before they had the facility, and it's a place that they can bring people to know God.
Y poder brindarle todos los servicios que nosotros como cristianos ofrecemos, como es la palabra de Dios, bueno, avances por y también brindarles un servicio de comunidad.
It allows us to have a place to have services like any church would want to have. Services on Sunday, during the week, Avance sport programs, and even back here in the kitchen area where they have their children's feeding center. Without this facility here, they couldn't do any of that.
Además, tener este lugar nos sirve para traer personas y prepararlas y enviarlas.
Okay, and this is also a church that sends out missions groups. They have missions all over this mountain region that we're in, and they train people and develop leadership and volunteers to go out into these different regions. And this allows them to have a place to do that.
Como también de este mismo santuario familiar de Pueblo, tenemos la visión ya establecida de poder llevar en estos pueblos la misma idea, la misma visión y misión que tenemos aquí a otros pueblos.
And that by having a location here that is our church, that is our brand, which is known as Santuario Familiar Bautista, we can now copy what we have here into the other cities and communities around us.
This is a great example of how partnering with established missionaries, finding high-capacity leaders that are nationals, and pulling together to do great things for Christ. But I want to state every time we have one of these videos, it's not just about the brick and mortar, it's not just about programs, it's about the lives of people. So even now we want to bring in a young man that has accepted Jesus Christ as his personal Savior through the ministry of Pastor Jesus, and let him say a word. Cheche.
Cheche, we'd just like to have you in a picture here. This is a young man that was saved in the Avance Sport program of the church, led under the leadership of Pastor Jesus and his volunteers. Not only did he get saved in this church, he's in our seminary, and he's actually leading right now while a seminary student as the lead youth pastor of this church, and leading other youth pastors and training others in preparation for the ministry.
Would you like to say anything?
¿Usted quiere decir algo?
Yes, go for it.
Bien. Agradecido con usted, Avance patrocinan el programa Avance porque si no fuera por eso no hubiera sido rescatado por sí.
He said that he would like to personally thank you, those that have been involved with Avance Sport already, to thank you for being involved in it, to be sponsors of it, because if it wasn't for you doing that, he would have never known Christ. That's what he said.
Un proceso muy bonito de Avance por estar trabajando en iglesia. Ahora lo que quería, seminario, ya estoy en el segundo año.
And so he's excited to let you know that he's not just saved in Avance Sport. He's in the seminary and he's working in the churches as well. As part of the program part of the reason we have this program Avance Sport. He's the perfect example.
Again, we just want to thank you all for your generous giving. It takes people like you partnering with people like this to build God's kingdom.